Și bine v-am găsit la un episod de Marvel Midnight Suns. Data trecută am fost în misiune cu Iron Man la Avengers Tower și între timp eu am făcut o misiune secundară și după aia m-am băgat într-o conversație cu Nico. Ea cred că e Nico dacă nu mă înșel. Și i-am făcut petrecerea surpriză lui Magic, fata care face portare. Și nu prea i-a plăcut. Aici era un tort, a distrus tortul. Da, mi s-a părut filmarea, mi s-a părut începutul filmării, da, e. Și asta discutăm să vedem ce zic ăștia. Păi, puteți să vorbiți cu butonul de like și subscribe. Hai să vedem ce se întâmplă, ce avem de făcut. Hai să vorbim cu tot, să vedem. Eu trebuie să intru în portal, dar hai să vedem ce zic ăștia noi, înainte să plec.
Are you really going to chase the birthday girl through a hellish dimension she completely controls?
I cannot do nothing. If there is a chance, I will bring her back.
Oh, I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm documenting the weirdest birthday party I've ever attended. Hey, if you take too long, I call dibs on your cake. If we can scavenge some off the ceiling.
Yes, madam.
I was afraid this would happen.
I will bring her back.
I know. When you find her, make sure she knows the Abbey will always be a home to her.
I'm guessing this is out of character for magic?
Yes, I think so.
Well, good luck bringing her back.
Any
Merci.
advice?
A friend of mine gets overwhelmed like that. Tough love doesn't work. Neither does unwanted advice. Basically, don't do what I always do. That'll just make it worse.
That went exactly the way I expected.
I need to speak with Magic. Any advice?
Woman's not hard to figure out if you pay attention.
She does not say much.
Makes it easier to listen.
To limbo, then. I caution you, this shall not resemble the leisurely jaunts you take from the wild cliffs.
Any pointers?
If you find yourself upon a path, do not stray from it, especially if someone or something encourages you to do so. Oh, and, bring some hand sanitizer. Few realize our reality is the least, let's say, sticky.
Sticky. Sticky.
Poor kid. Is there anything I can do to help?
I could use some advice.
My gut says this isn't a clash of personalities. Magic's fighting her own demons. Nico happened to catch some friendly fire.
Thanks. I will keep that in mind.
I'll leave you to it. Good luck, Hunter.
Mersi, o să am nevoie.
Wish I'd picked up on Magic's mood before she unloaded on Nico. Sometimes I can tell when she's getting upset. Talk her down, you know?
Do you have any advice?
Just be there for her. That goes a long way with Magic.
Was it me? Did I mess up? I messed up, didn't I?
It is all your fault.
Really?
Of course not.
Good. Okay.
Eu am
I don't know
speriat
her
un
at all,
pic.
but she seems really cool. And it's still a party until I hear otherwise. If you think it'll help, tell her I'll stick around.
Am făcut-o intenționat. Am speriat un pic. Hai să vedem ce zice ea.
Thanks for doing this.
Da, mă, ia
Any
Nico.
questions, or are you ready to go?
What is the best way to approach magic?
I feel like I'm the last person you should ask. I'm sure the others have some advice.
How different will this be from our usual trips through Limbo?
I know as much as you do. The landscapes might be trippier than usual.
I need a moment. I want to see what the others have to say.
Can't hurt to ask. Tell me when you're ready and I'll send you to Limbo.
Vai, ce la vedem. Wow, ce-i cu ăsta?
Who are you?
You made a wish, and I'm in the business of
Minte
granting
ei.
wishes. Tell me, why does your heart ache?
They forgot. Today is my...
Oh, și...
Oh, sweetly, your birthday. What an awful way to learn what your family truly thinks of you.
They don't love me. Nobody does.
I can bring you to a magical kingdom, make you its queen, loved by all in its domain.
Se simte iubită?
But you have to wish it so.
I could never be as special as a queen.
E ceva... Clar, e ceva ce-o tulbură.
That's a lie your family.
O, dacă nu mai merg...
I happen to know you're a very special
Am obosit eu să văd pe ăsta mergând.
Before we go, I have a question.
Of course. Ask me anything, my queen.
Are you a monster?
It is not possible to enter Limbo without my knowing. How did you get here?
Nico used the Staff of One.
Of course. And why did she not come herself?
I just wanted to make sure you were okay.
You did not need to do this. But I am glad to see you here. Wait, if you found your way to this place, what did you hear?
I will never share what I heard with anyone.
That is a kindness. You must understand. It is my deepest shame. The creature you heard brought me here, but my childish needs cursed me to this terrible place. I lost my childhood to one bad choice. I trusted a silver tongue instead of my own family.
I want to know who did this to you.
I did this to myself. The creature held no power over me until I allowed it. This day is an anniversary of my weakness. Nothing more.
Ah, am apăsat greșit. Vreau în mijloc.
You have to share it.
Now I have, and there is little more to say. I should stay here this evening. I can endure the stares and whispers, but not tonight.
There is still a party going on. We can always go back.
You ask me to do a hard thing, but it is the right thing. That is your point, yes? I could not face them alone. With you there, I will find the strength.
Why does this look like your room in the Abbey?
It doesn't. My room in the Abbey looks like this one. For years, this was the only place in Limbo where I was safe, where I felt at home.
The creature said many strange things about you. How much was true?
None. All were lies to manipulate a stupid child.
Oh.
The creature brought me here to rule
Sort of
this
manipulat.
place, but not as I do now. It desired a servant. Loyal, unthinking. A stupid child who believed its lies. I took great pleasure in disappointing it.
Could you tell me about the creature you mentioned?
Something I hope you never have the misfortune to meet. I can't say no more.
Why not?
It hears when you speak its name. I refuse to give it this satisfaction.
What happened to it?
An eviction of sorts.
A permanent one?
That is my hope.
Are you ready to go?
No, but I will manage. I will open a portal. Let us return, before I change my mind.
After you.
No, you first. I don't want you going through my stuff.
Ok, mulțumesc măcar de portal. Deci văd de la de pe aici, nu. Da, deci afară nu vine cu noi.
Magic,
Please, let me say something. All of you came here
Ah,
to
veni și ea.
celebrate. But I have little to celebrate on this day. Every year it brings painful memories. But I should not have reacted as I did. Please forgive me. Hey, it's not a birthday party until someone destroys the cake. Usually that's
Oh,
Tony.
come on, Carol. It was one stray repulsor beam.
I didn't ruin the party.
Of course not.
I'm.
Classic Marvel
We're
cu
all just
bune.
glad you're back.
Yeah, you still have presents to open.
You're quiet.
That's it. I'm calling
Wow,
it.
iar
Most
stăm de
ironic
vorbă.
statement of the year goes to Blade.
Ce
Nothing
ne
can top
place
that.
să vorbim.
When you're quiet,
Hai să
I
vorbim cu ea
worry,
mai întâi.
And he topped it. Can he go 3 for 3?
What the hell?
because that means you're plotting something.
Nu pot vorbi cu niciunul. Vorbește vorbește.
Surprised to see her back so soon.
Are you enjoying the party?
Do I look like I enjoy parties?
Forgive me. I meant nothing by it.
Hunter, I'm messing with you. It's fine. Hey, what you did here? You showed the Midnight Suns where you stand. We won't forget it.
Oh, and the cake! Nico and Dr. Strange cast a spell on the remains. They resurrected it, just like the Hunter.
As parties go, this one is unforgettable.
Does that mean you are enjoying yourself?
I'm Tony Stark. When am I not enjoying myself? I think I'll get some more punch.
Oh, so you gonna open your presents?
Give her some space, Rum. You did good, kiddo.
You sound surprised. This is what you taught me to do.
I'm not surprised, but I am pleased to know you still follow my example. Enjoy the party.
Oh, one more thing. Did you happen to save a second slice of cake for me?
I'm sorry, kiddo. There wasn't enough to go around.
Oh.
Don't worry, I'll make another one soon. Just for you.
Really? But my birthday is months away.
Yes, but we have a few hundred of those to make up. It's a good enough excuse for me.
Carol?
I'm surprised she came back with you.
I was not sure she would listen to me.
What matters is that she did. Magic came back, which means she trusts you. And that's no small thing.
Bun.
All of this is so strange, so different.
Are you having a good time?
Yes, But tell no one.
Your secret is safe with me.
You'd better keep it, or I'll open a portal and send your underclothes to Limbo.
Did you get enough to eat?
The caretaker saved me a piece of the resurrected cake.
Well, what did you think of the cake?
Cake is good. Slight hint of ozone, but that was my fault.
Talk to you later, Magic.
Thank you, Hunter. Truly. This is the first good birthday I've had in a really long time.
Bă, mă bucur că am putut să o ajut, adică mă simt bine, sincer să fiu. Chiar mă bucur că am putut să o ajut.
So, what's Limbo like when you're off the beaten path?
Stranger than I expected.
That's what I figured. Give me alien worlds over magical hellscapes any day of the week.
Magic seems in better spirits. How did you get her back here?
I told her what she needed to hear.
As long as it's the truth. That's the only good way to lead. You went above and beyond. Enjoy the party, Hunter.
Hai să vorbim cu Doctor Strange, hai să vedem ce zice.
Ah, back from your otherworldly jaunt and no worse for wear? Avoided the soul moths, did you?
Seems that way. Are you enjoying the party?
Your query is hopelessly flawed. The Sorcerer Supreme does not experience time in such a linear manner. You should not ask whether I enjoy this specific party. The true question is, how many parties do I enjoy at this very moment?
Can you give me a hint?
The answer here is plain to see. The bounds are one and infinity.
I could not begin to fathom the correct number.
I must confess, neither can I. I lost track after the first few hundred. That means you are correct and I am somewhat overtaxed. I should retire for the evening.
See, it's still a party. We're kicking it.
Am uitat de Peter.
Feeling it. Actually, I don't know what we're doing. I haven't been to many parties.
We are partying, right?
In retrospect, that should have been my first choice. Woo! Let's party!
It looks like Magic is feeling better. She is better, right?
She is doing all right.
Was there anything she wanted?
You know, you could just ask her.
Right, I should. I just don't want to make things any more awkward.
Nico, go talk to your friend.
Maybe after a few root beers. I need to work up some high fructose courage. So, party's still going. Are you sticking around?
I'm still ready to party.
Good. Let me know before you take off, okay? You calling it a night?
It is time for bed.
I can't thank you enough for doing this. Don't know how this would have ended without you. Good night, Hunter.
Good night, Nico.
Bun. Am terminat și cu asta. M-am dus înapoi. E bine. Ce sunt? What?
Sorry, dear. Hope I didn't startle you.
Oh, ce mai ia, gata.
Hunter, you saw her, didn't you? Wanda.
What does she want?
What we all want. To be found.
But Sarah does not want to find her.
I will always love Sarah. Even her stubbornness, even her rigidity, even when she's wrong. And she is wrong this time. She still blames Wanda for my death.
How do I convince her Wanda is still out there?
You can't. Sarah won't believe it until she sees Wanda with her own eyes. I know you didn't know Wanda, but I did. She's family, Hunter. We cannot leave her behind. Besides, we can't win this battle against your mother without her. So find her, Hunter. Bring her back. For all our sakes. What are you doing here, Hunter? You need to find the Midnight Suns and save Wanda.
Ah, customization. Ah, passive.
I should have guessed.
Guessed what?
That you wanted to show me another movie.
Not just another movie, my favorite movie. It's something I make all my friends watch with me.
So this movie is like a rite of passage you put people through?
Basically. Some of my friends might even say it's a form of torture.
The man on the screen certainly looks tortured. Why is she wearing that hideous red dress?
Oh, you're tearing me apart, Hunter. Pay attention.
It is a bit difficult. This movie is rather terrible.
It's called Camp
Pare
Hunter.
un prea
It's supposed to
film
be
sau
a little
ceva.
bad, but in a good way. Besides, it's a cult classic. Kind of like you.
I will try and take that as a compliment.
You're really starting to fit in with the rest of us, you know? We might just make a midnight sun out of you yet.
They say the Pacific Ocean has no memory, Hunter.
But you are looking at the Atlantic.
Really? Well, that explains so much. Just think. A few years ago, I was just your quintessential 98-pound high school freshman weakling. Even the lunch ladies used to shake me down for milk money. Now look at me. Hanging with the legendary Hunter and the Midnight Suns in their super-secret Atlantic Ocean base.
We are happy to have you.
That's just it. What if that radioactive spider had decided to chomp down on someone else's behind? What would old non-arachnid me be?
Something tells me you would have changed the world regardless, Peter Parker.
Change the world? Let's not get carried away here. I may have helped out a bit in the neighborhood, but...
You have certainly impacted me.
Right back at you, pal. You know, Hunter, I've been to a lot of truly amazing places since I put on the old spider tights. Way beyond my little neighborhood in Queens. But when all is said and done, there is nowhere I'd rather be right now than here with the rest of you.
Hydra forces have taken the Sanctum, Tower, and most of the best retail outlets in Manhattan. They keep making moves. About time we did the same.
Our intel points to Lilith being in the Sanctum. That's where we need to strike.
Been there, done that. Wasn't our finest hour.
That symbiote shell has withstood everything we've thrown at it. Lilith chose Venom for good reason.
Don't forget about Bruce.
Never. Look, the Avengers were formed for good reason. And I'm assuming the Suns were too. I haven't seen a threat yet this group can't overcome. So we can put our heads together, find a way to do the impossible. Or we could just wait for Hydra to come knocking on our doors. I don't know about you, but I don't like playing defense. So I say to hell with Lilith and her pet symbiote monster. Let's take the Sanctum back.
Aw, I've missed these little talks.
Yeah, okay. I'm slightly convinced. Guess it couldn't hurt to talk with Professor Von Spooky, see if we can't come up with something together.
Now that is the definition of impossible.
Let us know if you come up with any ideas. In the meantime, I for one would enjoy getting a little payback on Hydra.
What's up, Sunshine?
Hi, kiddo.
Everything all right, caretaker?
That's what I wanted to ask you. You seem distracted lately, not quite yourself. I feel like something must be going on with you, and I wish you'd tell me what.
You are right. Something has been distracting me.
What is it, Hunter? I hope you know you can tell me anything.
The Scarlet Witch. She reached out to me in my dreams.
What? Are you sure it was her?
Yes.
I appreciate you trusting me enough to tell me. Wanda is powerful. Go find Nico and the rest of the Suns and tell them to come speak to me, immediately. If Wanda is alive and reaching out to you, she might be under Lilith's control. They should be warned.
What's up?
How's my favorite hunt?
Have you seen any of the Midnight Suns? I need to speak to them.
I think I overheard Blade talking about how he was going to the chapel, which is weird. I didn't think vampires could go into churches or chapels or whatever. See what I know about the supernatural. Hope he doesn't think Carol is gonna meet him there.
Thank you, Peter.
No problemo. Hope you find them.
Is this again? Because it's giving me.
Oh, I should do it.
It is a spell of sorts. That is what Agatha used to say anyway.
What sort? The dark sort?
A discernment spell. Well, more of a tracking ritual, like a seance. And no, it's not dark. I got it right from the source. I'll put it back before Caretaker even knows it's missing.
Hey man, we gotta try something. I mean, it has to be a sign, right? That all four of us had the same dream of Wanda? Make that 5.
You win. Ouija away, or whatever.
Lock the door.
Cine mă facem ritualul? Al ritual!
Remember, once we start, we don't stop. Keep your mind focused on Wanda. Ego, spiritus, add...
Got it.
What did I just say?
Do not break the connection.
Okay, sorry. Right.
This is how Atlantis sank.
Ego, spiritus, ad me.
Ego spiritus ad me.
Ego spiritus ad me.
Ego spiritus ad me.
Ego spiritus ad me.
Ego spiritus
ad me.
Ego spiritus ad me.
Ego spiritus.
Oh!
Whoa! Anyone else see that?
She said not to break the connection.
Well, you just did.
Ego spiritus ad me. Ego spiritus ad me. Ego spiritus ad me.
Is that our
Oh!
fault?
I think so.
Oh!
Disconnect! Pull the plug or something!
It's too late.
Spiritus ad me. Ego spiritus.
What the fuck?
Couldn't trust those two to chant their own names.
I am going to open a
What
rift
the
to the
heck?
negative zone in their showers when we get home.
If we get home. There's no telling where that screwed up spell sent us. This could be a broom closet in the basement of Dr. Doom's castle for all we know. Or a storage nook on Galactus' world ship. Holding pen on a scroll cruiser. Oh, maybe the inside of Robbie's brain.
There. Something powerful. Something strong. Something foul. That's where we begin.
Of course you were gonna say that.
Opa! Suntem urmăriți?
You shouldn't be here.
Bruce!
Nobody should be here.
Banner. At least that explains the foulness.
Ah, the illustrious hunter. And friends?
Really? You still follow me on Superlink?
Not ringing the bell.
I can tear through the fabric of space and time itself.
It doesn't matter.
Let the fool prattle on. We must be on to something.
I cannot fathom how you found this facility, but I will soon enough. Your names may escape me, but you most assuredly will not.
Oh, We will see about that.
Classic!
This facility appears to have no records, on no maps, not even in the minds of these loyal soldiers. So the question remains, how are you here?
The old abracadabra. No big deal for a squad of ultra-powerful and well-known.
Măcar aveam printre ultimele abilități adăugate, adică suntem cât de cât...
Let's try this.
They cannot possibly match your strength. Your loyalty to the mother of demons will be your undoing.
Ow! Quit it! I always hold a grudge.
No time to run.
They move to the shadows.
Of all the possible intruders, this is the last group I would expect. I suppose there was a high probability that the hunters would be the competition. But you two? What were your names again? Nancy and Margaret?
Okay, now he's just messing with us.
Tell us what you know, Fiend.
Can't run from this.
Așteptam.
We should probably help him out.
I'd be careful where you wave your staff, or swords, or whatever other enchanted LARPing weapons you brought into my facility. The modifications I've made to the gamma accelerator have rendered it quite fun. I wouldn't want you to get hurt. The mind probe is far less reliable when the brain is damaged.
Tony Stark was right. You are moving.
That will do.
As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear me.
This should be good.
Get me out of here!
As they say, it gets the job done. Oh, I'm not gonna forget you.
Nu vreau.
Watch closely.
Hydra has the upper hand. Time to slow
It's hard to tell. Are we underground or maybe we're in space? That'd be a lot cooler than another Hydra meat locker in New York.
Eu estou
You
full.
mean you honestly don't know? Just tearing your way through whatever Hydra facility you miraculously stumble upon?
Aici.
More like smash. Thank you, friend.
Hail that!
Together we are. Yeah, we just did that. I've got a long memory.
Position compromised.
You'll get yours.
Targeting systems active.
You do not know who I am, do you?
I'm starting to suspect not everything is as it seems. There was no data breach, and you've barely raised an eye towards the Gamma Accelerator since your arrival. Perhaps you have a different motivation.
Yeah, caving in with them.
Unlikely on so many levels.
Here's one for ya.
Now that was something.
How about this one?
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
What's our contingency plan? Let's get you going.
Aw, you brought your friends to help. Here you go.
I appreciate your concern.
Where'd you learn that one?
No point in protecting your master now.
There's only so much I can do here.
The more the merrier.
Well, that's interesting.
What is happening?
and forgotten.
Enemy target. We're losing control of the situation.
They've taken me down.
Let us see if they have an answer to this. This is a serious predicament for you. You were too weak for this fight.
Bine.
Remember me now, Brucey?
I'm starting to, little punk. Which actually explains a great deal about how this visit came about. Far too amateurish an operation for Carol, or even Tony. It's not the how I should be focusing on, but the why. You're not here for the Gamma Accelerator at all, are you? No. The truth is far more delightful. Of course it is. Well, by all means, then, have at it.
What is that?
At this point, wouldn't surprise me if Thanos himself walked out of that thing.
Wanda!
No.
Oh, Wanda.
We were too late. She belongs to Lilith now. Death is her only chance for release.
What? Hell no! No, that's not how we work. Haven't you learned anything yet? Leave her alone, you monster!
Chat, o să vă las cu lumina asta verde și revenim cu episodul următor. Vă las cu ochii în soare de data asta pentru data viitoare. Vă pup!